want to first recognize the power of the weather and how it dropped the temperature so nicely today when the rain came for just a little while. That was a very nice bit of relief. If you would please join me in a brief moment of silence. Thank you, and if you would rise for Cub Scout Pack 396 from South Shades Crest Elementary, as they come forward and lead us in our pledge.
Thank you, Color Guard. Advance. Color Guard, post the colors. Everybody at attention. Pledge of allegiance.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color Guard, retreat.
Thank you, young men. We appreciate that very much.
Thank you all.
First item of business is the adoption of the agenda. Do we have a motion to adopt it for tonight's meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The agenda is approved. We have two special recognitions tonight. Mrs. Barber, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bolt. We have really special awards or recognitions to identify for you this evening. In the state of Alabama, there are 3 teachers who have been selected as recipients or as finalists for the science recipient of the 2010 Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching. As I said, 3 from the state of Alabama. I am so pleased to tell you this evening that 2 of those 3 people come from Hoover City Schools. And they are Ms. Leslie Marshall from Bluff Park Elementary School and Ms. Susan Ogle from Simmons Middle School. Congratulations. Ms. Marshall, Ms. Ogle must not be here. Dr. Morton had identified, just let me share a little bit more with Leslie. He was saying that this is one of the highest honors that can be bestowed upon a teacher in Alabama, and it indicates the ability of the teacher and the dedication of the teacher in recognizing the education of students and the leadership and innovative practices they have contributed to the area of science instruction. So again, Leslie, congratulations. Good job. The person who is selected, wait 1 second. You get to shake the hand of, you got to grab her, get to shake the hands of each of our board members. 1 person will be selected later on this year, and there's a cash prize of $10,000 that goes along with it. So of the 3 finalists, 2 of them are from Hoover City Schools.
That's
Now you get to
Thank you very much, Ms. Barber. We're blessed. It seems like every month we have several of these awards and recognitions for our students and exceptional faculty. The first action item tonight would be approving the minutes from the July 15 regular meeting and the July 28 continuation of that meeting. Do we have a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion on the motions? Motion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes are approved. And the first action item tonight, we have personnel actions that the board has received earlier, had a chance to review, and Ms. Bill's here. If any member has any questions.
Mary, there's nothing added since what we received this morning, correct?
We had a few add-ons this afternoon for the extended day workers.
Okay.
Our elementary principals are working diligently to fill those, so just a few of those were added.
And you have those highlighted?
Yes.
Other questions from the board? Ms. Gill, how is the general staffing of the extended day program going? The process of restaffing it as we approved a couple of months ago?
It's going well. I know they're having interviews daily. It was a significant number of positions to fill,
Right.
so they'll be interviewing all of this week to finish those, but it's going well.
It looked like it'll be fully staffed by the time school starts.
We hope so. By the 11th, we should be in good shape.
Thank you. Any further questions? The superintendent has recommended the approval of the personnel actions. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Personnel actions are approved. The business actions is the next item. Again, the board has had these provided in writing in advance and had a chance to review those. Do you have questions, anyone from the board?
So we'll thank Kathy for the check register. I know it's only real early in August, but I appreciate it.
One of these is,
Excuse me.
no, go ahead.
Is this utilities number in line for summer months?
Yeah, some of those schools may bill differently, so you could have some cutoff issues from one month to the next, where we may have to do it for one school and not another, so, it seems to be pretty much consistent. We're gonna go back and do some recap after the next few weeks to see how that's coming in. We can track, we can track that online for electricity. We're gonna do some spot checking on that.
That number would relate to June.
That would
For the
be,
most part.
you might have cut off something, so you really gotta get the response.
Do those bills come here for all the facilities, or they go to each facility?
No, they drop centrally, because they're paid, they're paid.
They're paid centrally, so
Yes, yes.
are the bills shared with the chief person in charge of each facility?
Their
So
consumption and usage, we provide that to them on
Good,
a
so-
quarterly basis, and we go through charts and do comparatives from one year to the next, and they can kind of see how we're doing.
Good. All right, other questions about business actions? Any questions from any members of the public about the business items on the agenda tonight? All right, if not, superintendent is recommending approval of the business actions. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Second. Been moved and seconded. Further discussion on the motion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The business actions are approved. The next item for action is the approval of the disposition of obsolete items. Again, the board had this provided earlier, so they would have a chance to review it. Any members of the board have questions of any of the staff?
How are some of these items that may have, well, just say computers, that may have mercury laden components and all that. I mean, you guys go to Logitech or somebody, or not Logitech, but Logista, and I didn't destroy those things and handle accordingly, or?
For the computers with the hard drives in them, and data, we do, there's a process that they use to strip the hard drives out and basically, I don't know if they shred them or they melt them or what they do with them, but they do take those, and if we return any to resell or we go through, there's a security protocol. Mr. Price is first in this.
The biggest bulk of that happens when we have these recycles, like this summer we had refreshes in middle schools. Seems like when we do blocks in the summer, along with that, the company comes and basically disposes of them, and they give us a certificate that it's been done in an environmental friendly fashion. We usually make a little bit on that. They usually pay us for those machines. From my understanding, is some of the components are reused.
Are we on a 4-year cycle now?
It's a 5-year cycle, but it basically works for PCs we do that in 3 years, and the 2 remaining years are usually devoted in general to infrastructure, routers, switches, call managers, that type of thing.
So why are there so many items this time?
That's really, probably in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of items, but
We did, the schools do inventories over the summer, so that is beginning right into the school year, so it gives them a time to start to identify things they need to clear out of that no longer have value or use within the school. So that is, part of it's just the time of the year, because they've had time to work on it at the schools. Whereas ordinarily when you're in the heat of school, you don't have time to think about, do I need to get rid of this or not?
Anything else? Is there a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendation of approval of the obsolete items?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there further discussion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The obsolete items is approved. The next item for action is a contract with Linwood Inc. for student educational services. Again, the board's had an opportunity to review this contract before the meeting, I believe. Are there questions from the board to any members of the staff regarding the contract? Superintendent has recommended approval of this contract. Is there a motion to do so? So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.